Alright, so what's going on, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your man Lene Alexander, and I'm coming at you with a brand new video. And I know it's been a little while since I've been able to post something, but your boy been a little bit under the weather. No, it's not the corona. It's actually a stomach flu. So your boy just been like not feeling good. Can't really keep things down. So I'm just trying my best to just just stay above the water and just, not overindulge or underindulge and just try to stay hydrated. But whatever, y'all not here for that. Neither am I. Because as much as I think about it, I get annoyed, trying to get past it. Hopefully, I can move forward and whatever. So, with today's video, I basically kind of want to just do a few things. But before we get into these, I'm gonna talk about a video that a fellow YouTuber by the name of Eddie Wynn, he did probably about, I want to say, a month and a half ago. And I did a video response to Eddie Wynn, but I kind of didn't like how it was coming out. So I was just like, So I kind of canceled it out. But I'm gonna respond to the video because I've seen a few other YouTubers kind of do it, so I kind of want to do it too. So basically, the video that Eddie Wynn posted up a few weeks or probably about a month ago now, it was basically which Air Jordan BRED would he kick out of his rotation. And I believe what he went with out of his rotation was the Air Jordan 11 BREDs. I kind of want to do it a little bit differently. The approach that I want to take more so is I kind of want to rank them in order from 1 to 4. So the models that he had up were the Air Jordan 1 Breds, Air Jordan 4 Cements, Air Jordan 4 Breds, the Air Jordan 11s, and the Air Jordan 3s. So it's the Air Jordan 1 Breds, the Air Jordan 3 Cements, the Air Jordan 4 Breds, and the Air Jordan 11 Playoffs, aka Breds. Okay, so going from bottom to top, so going from 4 to 1. At number 4, I'm going to put the Air Jordan 11 Playoffs there. I know, y'all are going to kill me. And it's fine. The Air Jordan 11 Playoffs, they're like a dope sneaker. The Air Jordan 11 model is a dope silhouette. It just isn't for me. And I have I have 4 pairs of 11s. But the Air Jordan 4 the Air Jordan 11 Breds are not my favorite 11s. Those actually go to the Space Jams. So if they're not my favorite 11s, there's no way they can be number 1 on my list. So moving forward. Number 3, I have the Air Jordan 3 Cements. Now, this to me hurts a little bit because the Air Jordan 3, I remember many moons ago when they retroed in 2011 or something like that, many moons ago, I was walking down the streets of Manhattan and I saw streetwear Japanese kid, and he was fly as hell, and he had the Air Jordan 3 Cements on. And I, even prior to that, I really loved the Air Jordan 3s, but I kinda was just, the way he was killing the outfit, I was just like, yo, he's doing it. The Air Jordan 3 Cement is solidified as an all-time great sneaker in my book. And they still are. But as far as this list goes, the Air Jordan 3 Cements, they come down to the number 3 spot only because on my feet, they don't particularly look well. And that goes for all 3s. I only have 2 pairs of 3s. I have the Black and Cement 3s, and I also have the Unite 3s, which I haven't worn yet, which are up for sale. I don't need them. I don't want them. Whatever. So if anybody's looking for a size 10.5, I'm letting them go for like $150. So let me know. I'm out here with them. They can be yours. With that being said, the Air Jordan 3 Cement, classic silhouette, classic colorway, but they do fall number 3 in my list. At the number 2 spot, we have the Air Jordan 1 Breds. Now with the Air Jordan 1 Breds, this is kind of a toss-up with the number 1 spot, and obviously with subtraction you will know what the number 1 spot is. The Air Jordan 1 model is just a popular model, and the Breds is just a classic colorway. It's one of those that fall in line with the Chicagos, it fall in lines with like the Black Toes, it fall in lines with the Shadows, with the Royals. That's just a colorway that will forever live in sneaker lore. You can't go wrong with the Air Jordan 1 Breds. And because they're such a versatile sneaker, it makes it so hard to not put this as a number one. I've worn my Breds numerous amount of times with many different kind of outfits, but to me it's just, it makes it kind of hard for me to put them at that number one spot. Mind you, this is my list. I understand people feel differently, and that's fine. The Air Jordan 1 is a dope sneaker. It's a dope model, dope silhouette. I totally get why they should be number one, but for me, in my heart of heart, they're not number one. They fall number two. Give me about a month or so, they might be number one. I don't know. Just depending on how I feel at the moment. So at the number one spot, what we do have is the Air Jordan 4 Breds. Now, these sneakers, actually, let me pull them out right here. These sneakers right here. Now, I wasn't a big fan of the Air Jordan 4s. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, yo, the Air Jordan 4, I love these models since Lord knows when. I wasn't that guy. The Air Jordan 4, I always was like, is a chunky sneaker, is a bulky sneaker, and it was something that I kind of wasn't accustomed to. And I've never owned a pair of 4s. And I believe this was my first pair of 4s. Lies. My Travis Scott 4s was my first pair of 4s. And then right after those 4s was my Toro Bravo 4s. Now those sneakers I absolutely adore. I love those sneakers. But then when these came out, I need these. And long story short, they're versatile, not like the ones. These are kind of the aesthetic of what you wear these with. You're kind of limited. This is a streetwear sneaker. You cannot go wrong with this shoe if you are a streetwear person. If you just do streetwear, you cannot go wrong with the sneaker. Like how you can sit your jeans on the top, how you can cover it, what you can wear. If it doesn't even have to be jeans, it can be joggers, it can be sweatpants, it can be whatever, like khakis or whatever. I don't know. You cannot go wrong with the sneaker, and because I love streetwear so much, this means more to me than the Air Jordan 1. These are actually very limited to what you can do with, but because these are limited and because this kind of has its own lane, I think that this is a total win in that lane. And because it's so superior in that lane, these gets the nod in my number one spot. So there you have it, Mr. Eddie Wynn. These are my number ones. I know this wasn't about which one I was going to kick out. Well, honestly, if we were going to talk about a sneaker I was going to kick out, it was actually going to be my number 4 spot, and that was actually going to be the Air Jordan 11 Breds. So, yeah, there you go. 11 Air Jordan 11 Breds. Got kicked out. Number 1 Bred model, sneaker, colorway, my collection, or just whatever. Cool. So let's really quickly get into the sneaker right here. This is the, I was about to call these Air Jordans. Ooh. These are the Air Max 90 reverse camos. These came out on March 30. No, these came out on March 26th for Air Max Day. I did an unboxing on these, and I had my pink onesie on. I know a lot of people was like, what the hell are you doing? But doesn't matter. It's cool. That's my onesie. I love it. It's comfortable. Keeps me warm. With this colorway, is really reminiscent of the Air Max 90 Atmos collab. And actually, this is where it drew its inspiration from. Everywhere on the upper, everywhere that is infrared, it was basically black. And I believe the eyelets here that are black, they were infrared. I can't really remember. But these sneakers are remotely kind of like the same sneaker. What is this? Snakeskin on the check, on the Nike check. And just your camo print, Duck Camo print on the upper. This is a dope sneaker. I didn't really do it on foot on these, but I will be doing something real small, and you're going to see it kind of like right now, or it's been up for a little bit. So yeah, it's a dope sneaker. I still have these as I still have these as a top 5 sneaker for the year. I know there's plenty more releases. I know there's still much coming out, but these sneakers in my book are still really just that dope. I mean, if you love those Atmos collabs, and you love particularly the Air Max 90 Atmos collab that came out in 2013, I know that these are a sneaker that you will love. You need them in your collection. And I think resale right now is not too bad, but I could be wrong. I haven't checked in a little while. StockX, you're playing yourself, and we'll have that for another video for another time. StockX, you're wilding out. You're wilding. But yeah, this is a sneaker of the year candidate for me. Definitely in the top 5. And yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Top 5 sneaker of the year candidate? No? Yes? Let me know. Now, to end things off, I have an unboxing, and this is nothing crazy. I don't want to hype this up as something that was just like, oh, this just came in. This came in probably about like a week ago now, and I just been too lazy, and being sick lately has kind of made me not want to do anything. So unboxing wasn't even on my mind. But I still haven't yet to see these in person, so I'm just gonna unbox these and get this out of the way. Got the receipt here. It is a box. As you can see, it is an Air Jordan 1 box, black box, red Nike, red check, red Nike, red check, red Nike, red check. This is my pair, size 10.5. And if you saw the color code, you know what these are. Now, like I said, these are what I was excited for. I got these offer sneakers. I won them offer sneakers. I wasn't planning on getting these early so I can do a review for them. It was just one of those sneakers where it's like, excuse me, it was just one of those sneakers where it was just like, yo, if I get them, I get them, and if I don't, I don't. I'm happy I did, though, because I did not get the 1.0 version for these. I do have the 2.0 versions, and I think I like these better, but I'm not going to know until I actually look at them. So let me look at them right. These ain't bad. The Air Jordan 1 Court Purples. I mean, with the lighting, it kind of looks like royal, but whatever. Comes with set of laces. This is more like a lavender, purplish, whatever. These alright. These alright. The leather quality is okay. The toe box is okay. It's nothing crazy. They're not super soft. They're not super plush. These are okay. Oh my god, Air Jordan 1s smell so good when they're coming out of the box. Oh, these smell really, really good. The stitching is a little messed up. Thanks, Jordan Brand. Let's see, he's doing some quality control. You see some glue stains. Oh, some more stitching. Okay. It looks like somebody pierced something over here. Or is that glue stain? Oh no, I don't know. It looks like somebody scraped it. I don't know. Yeah, it's a nice colorway. It's a nice color. And I'm not mad at these at all. For 170, what can you say? You can't be too choosy. The material of these are kind of trash. I'm not gonna hold you. They're okay. They're not really worth, you know, babbling about. I didn't think for all the reviews that I've seen on these, I don't think I've seen anybody praise them. Whatever. I think the Court Purple 1.0s were better as far as qualities. These were so kind of reminiscent of the. So yeah, these are the LA to Chicago's, and the leather seems very similar, if not the same, especially like on the toe box. The toe box on the Court Purples feel a little bit more flush, a little bit more plush on the Air Jordan 1 Court Purple 2.0s than on the LA to Chicago's, but they're practically the same. I'm not gonna hold y'all. These are practically kind of like the same material. So you see the shade of purple is different. It's not the same. It's not the same. This more hints at like a bluish, especially in this color, in this light. The lighting, this one looks more bluish. This looks definitely purple. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Let me know. Is this one of the better Air Jordan 1 models of the year? Depends on what came out so far. I believe it was the Pine Green 2.0s as well. These, a lot of mids. These are kinda, I'm gonna say no. These are probably gonna be, I don't know, maybe. Depending on how many models come out this year, I don't know, especially with the pandemic going on. You don't know what's happening. They might cancel some stuff. They may delay some stuff that was supposed to come out this year. They might go into next year. Who knows? Everything is kind of messed up right now. So, yeah. Air Jordan 1 Court Purples. I'm not doing an on-feet for them. You can find another YouTube who did an on-feet for them. And if you want to know about sizing, Air Jordan 1s, do your true to size. They run narrow if you have wide feet over here. They run kind of narrow. So, if you do have a wide foot, I probably would suggest going a size and a half. No, I would suggest going a half a size up if your foot is really wide and you can't really take the pressure. But with that being said, just go into your local sneaker store and try a pair of Air Jordan 1s. They have plenty of them in stock. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, that will do it for today's video. We covered a lot. We spoke about the Air Jordan Breds, which one was my favorite, the Air Jordan 4, which one was my least, the Air Jordan 11s. It is what it is. You let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Air Jordan 4 Breds is my #1 choice. Air Jordan 11 playoffs / Breds, those are my least. Those go on my 4 spot. 4 Air Jordan 11s, 3 Air Jordan 3 cements, 2 Air Jordan 1 Breds, 1 Air Jordan 4 cements. That's my lineup. Let me know y'all lineup in the comment section down below. I hope y'all staying safe out there. Remember to wash your hands when you come in the house. Don't wear gloves when you're going outside. And wear gloves, but don't wear them and like touch stuff and then keep them on and then touch other things and keep them on and touch your face and eat food or whatever. That's irresponsible. That's nasty too. Don't do it. Just be safe out there. Be smart. Use your head. Don't go out there doing dumb stuff. Let me know what you guys think about these right here. Are these a top 5 sneaker of the year candidate? If you put the Atmos up there, you might as well put these up there. So I'm out of here, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. This is, of course, your man, Lanier Alexander. Follow me on YouTube at Lanier_Alexander. That is Lanier, Lenir Alexander. Well, Lenir_Alexander. So, yeah, follow me on Instagram. And, yeah, holla at your boy, man. With that being said, I'm out of here. Talk to every one of y'all later. Peace and love.